Most people think wealth is loud. Luxury cars, designer clothes, flashy vacations, or some big social media post showing off every purchase. But the people who are actually getting rich often look nothing like that. You could walk past them in the grocery store, at the coffee shop, or even at work and never guess the financial empires they're quietly building behind the scenes. Real wealth doesn't scream. It grows in the background, quietly compounding over time, invisible to anyone who's only looking for signs of status. Here's the part nobody talks about. The signs that you're becoming wealthy don't look like wealth at all. They look subtle, ordinary, easy to miss. And that's why most people never recognize them, even when they're living them themselves. But these signs, they're powerful. They're life-changing, and if you understand them, you'll see that real wealth doesn't show up with noise. It shows up with quiet confidence, discipline, and a whole different way of thinking about money. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 hidden signs that you're quietly becoming wealthy. Signs that people overlook because they're expecting something dramatic. But these are the exact indicators that separate the people who look rich from the people who are actually building long-term financial freedom. Hey, I'm Greg Hardy, and welcome back to the channel, and thank you for being here. We cover all things personal finance, investing, and building a secure financial future. So if you're serious about taking control of your money and learning something new every week, make sure to subscribe to the channel and to give this video a like. It really helps the channel out and gets this information to more people who need it. Thank you. When you reach a healthy place with money, spending becomes a choice, not a reaction. You don't buy things because you're stressed, bored, or trying to impress somebody. You buy them because they matter to you. And the interesting thing is, you start noticing how many of your old purchases were really just emotional band-aids. Now, you pause, think, and then decide, which puts you in full control instead of letting temporary feelings run your wallet. And over time, this intentional spending creates a sense of calm around your finances. You stop feeling guilty after purchases because everything has purpose. You're not scared to spend, you're just more thoughtful about where your money goes. And that simple shift leads to better habits, more savings, and less chaos. It's not about restriction, it's about being honest with what actually adds value to your life. And what most people don't realize is that intentional spending is one of the strongest wealth habits you can build. Because when your emotions aren't in the driver's seat, your money stops disappearing into impulse buys, trends, and short-term fixes. Instead, it stays aligned with the life you're building long-term. And that's where real financial momentum starts. You've stopped trying to time everything perfectly. You're not chasing the next hot stock, the next perfect market dip, or the next big prediction. Instead, you understand that real wealth is built by staying invested long enough to let compounding do the heavy lifting. You're no longer tempted by the noise because you know the truth. The biggest gains happen quietly, behind the scenes, when you stay patient. And when the market drops, you don't panic. You've lived through enough cycles to know it always comes back stronger, and usually when people least expect it. This shift from reaction to patience changes everything. You stop checking your accounts every day because you finally trust the process. You stop letting headlines dictate your emotions or your financial moves. You stop comparing yourself to others or stressing about being behind because you know consistency beats intensity every single time. Your strategy isn't built on adrenaline anymore. It's built on discipline. And honestly, this mindset frees up so much mental space. Your wealth no longer depends on constant activity, constant adjustments, or constant worry. You've removed the emotion and replaced it with logic, experience, and long-term thinking. Most people never tap into the real power of time because they're too busy reacting to every bump in the market. But you're different. You've seen what slow, steady growth can become, and that patience, that calm confidence quietly sets you apart from 90% of investors. You don't simply save money when you can, you save money because you must. For you, saving isn't some motivational moment or some New Year's goal. It's simply what happens every single month. It's automatic, it's built into your lifestyle, and even when things get tight, you still find a way to protect that habit. Most people save only when life is comfortable, when things feel easy, or when nothing unexpected comes up. But you've crossed into a different level. Saving is no longer optional. It's part of who you are. Even when an emergency hits or a bill surprises you, you adjust everything around your savings, not the other way around. That consistency becomes your quiet superpower, the thing that keeps your future growing even when your present feels uncertain. This level of consistency makes you financially unshakable. You're not relying on willpower every month. You're not hoping you'll feel like saving. You've created a system, and systems don't care about moods, stress, or temptation. They just work. And that's why your savings continue to grow even when life gets unpredictable. People often think wealth comes from big income jumps or lucky opportunities, but most of the time it comes from small, repeated actions no one else sees. And your commitment to saving, no matter what, is one of the clearest signs that you're building a future most people only talk about. You've learned that financial stability isn't about avoiding problems, it's about preparing for them. When something unexpected comes up, you're ready. You don't panic, you don't swipe a credit card and figure it out later. You've built cushions, systems, and strategies so life's emergencies don't knock you off track. And this forward-thinking mindset also gives you confidence. You make decisions calmly because you've already mapped out the next step. You know where your money is going, what your priorities are, and how each choice fits into the bigger picture. You're not running from crisis to crisis, you're moving with purpose. Most people live in a constant state of financial reaction, but you've shifted into financial leadership. You don't wait for the problems to show up, you prepare for them before they do. And that's the difference between surviving and thriving. At some point, you've stopped trying to keep up with everyone else and realized simple is better. You don't need the newest car, the fanciest gadgets, or the trendiest upgrades. You enjoy having less financial clutter, fewer monthly payments, and more mental space to breathe. And the best part, you don't feel like you're missing out or falling behind. You've discovered that contentment is a superpower that most people never develop. When you stop chasing lifestyle upgrades, your entire financial life unlocks. You spend less, you stress less, and you save more without even forcing it. And something shifts inside of you. You start finding joy in things that actually matter. Your family, your faith, your health, your goals, your future. The things that hold real value instead of the things that lose value the moment you swipe your card. Most people don't realize how expensive it is to look successful, but you do. And choosing simplicity over status is one of the strongest signs that you're building real, long-lasting wealth. This is a big one. Most financial issues aren't actually about income, they're about habits. And you've reached a point where you can look at your situation honestly and say, okay, what choices led me here? That kind of honesty takes maturity, it takes humility, and it takes a level of self-awareness most people never develop because it's much easier to point fingers than look inward. Instead of blaming the economy, your job, or your circumstances, you zoom in on your own patterns. You notice where you overspend, where you procrastinate, and where you avoid the hard decisions. And then you adjust. You improve. You fix the root problem, not just the symptoms. Every time you do, your finances get stronger and your confidence grows because you know you are in control. This level of ownership changes your entire financial trajectory. Once you accept that your behavior, not your income, not luck, not the market, is the true foundation of wealth, you unlock the ability to improve anything. You stop feeling helpless and start feeling capable. And that shift alone puts you miles ahead of the average person. You care far more about having options than having objects. You're not chasing flashy purchases or trying to prove yourself anymore. You're building margin, flexibility, and independence. You're designing a life where money supports your decisions, not one where money boxes you in or forces you into choices you don't want to make. And this means that your financial priorities shift. You care less about impressing people and more about positioning yourself for the future. You focus on reducing debt because freedom matters more than financing. You build savings because security matters more than status. You invest consistently because long-term opportunity matters more than short-term excitement. And you keep your lifestyle at a level you can maintain without stress or pressure. You'd rather have peace than prestige? You'd rather have time than toys, or you'd rather have stability than showmanship? So one of the clearest signs of financial maturity, when freedom becomes more exciting than flexing, because that's the moment your life stops being a performance for other people and starts becoming something you genuinely enjoy on your own terms. The truth about building wealth is that it rarely feels like a big dramatic transformation. It doesn't feel like winning the lottery or suddenly making it. Most of the time it feels slow, feels ordinary, it feels like small choices you repeat every day. Choices nobody applauds you for, choices that don't get likes or comments, choices that sometimes feel too simple to matter. But those are the exact moments that shape your financial future. Quiet habits, consistent discipline, simple systems that work even when life gets chaotic. That's what real wealth is built on. Not noise, not speed, not status. Here's the part most people never understand. You usually don't feel wealthy while you're becoming wealthy. It doesn't feel glamorous, it doesn't feel exciting, but one day you look up and realize your life feels different. It's calmer, lighter, more free. Even if one or two of these signs are showing up in your life, that's not an accident. That's proof you're building something real. So keep going, keep studying, keep improving, and keep making the quiet decisions that add up over time. Because whether it feels like it today or not, you are learning how to get rich quietly, and that is the kind of wealth that lasts. Now, if you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, then check out this video here. And also, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.